Welcome to the HFY Vault channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. The cold metal room was silent when the old human woke up. His name was Evan Hale, a 68-year-old farmer from Earth who had never left his village, let alone the planet. But now he sat on a strange smooth bed, under a dim blue light, with walls that curved like the inside of an egg. He was not alone. Across the room, an alien stood studying him. A tall figure with silver blue skin, narrow glowing eyes, and a white coat that looked like it was grown from crystals. Her long fingers moved carefully across a floating screen. Her name was Dr. Sarai Valora, Chief Genetic Scientist of the Zenith Dominion. And she looked afraid. Not of Evan, but of what he represented. Dr. Sarai whispered to her assistant, but Evan heard her voice echo like metal. This human, his genome is impossible. If the High Council learns about this, they will demand extraction immediately. Her assistant, a thin alien with insect-like eyes, stepped back in fear. But extraction will kill him, he said. The Council will not care. They never care. Evan's heart froze. He understood enough to feel danger burning in his chest. Extraction? Kill him? Why? He was just an old man. Dr. Sarai turned toward him slowly, as if she was looking at a living miracle. Human, do you know what you are? Evan shook his head. Her eyes glowed brighter. Your genes, she said softly, are too valuable to lose. More valuable than any treasure in our galaxy. Powerful, ancient, untouched. You are not ordinary. Evan felt dizzy. Nothing in his life made sense anymore. He was a simple man. A farmer. A grandfather. But to this alien, he was something else, something impossible. And then the room's alarm began to scream. A deep robotic voice echoed. High Council vessel approaching. Prepare for forced acquisition. Dr. Sarai's face went pale. She looked at Evan with panic. They are coming to take you. Why? Evan whispered. What do they want from me? She took a step closer. Your blood, Evan. Your strength. Your human willpower, your genetic fire. They want to use it for war. The alarm screamed louder. Dr. Sarai grabbed Evan's hand. We must escape. And that was the moment the old human's simple life ended forever. Evan had never run so fast in his life. His legs were old, his breath short, but fear pushed him forward. Dr. Sarai led him down a curved hallway filled with blue doors and floating machines. Her voice trembled. I studied thousands of species, but never something like you. Evan frowned. I'm just a man. No, she said firmly. You carry a dormant gene one your kind thought lost thousands of years ago. They reached a sealed door. Sarai pressed her hand to the panel, and it opened with a bright hiss. What kind of gene? Evan asked. Sarai looked at him with strange admiration. A survival gene. A war gene. Something that allows humans to survive the impossible. Something that makes your species rise again and again, while others die. Evan shook his head. I survived nothing special. Sarai gave him a sad smile. You survived life, Evan. Loss. Pain. Hard work. Human resilience writes itself into the DNA. That is why your genome is priceless. They ran into a room filled with glass tubes and glowing liquid containers. Machines hummed like giant bees. Suddenly, a thunderous knock slammed against the far wall. The High Council soldiers had arrived. Sarai typed fast on her console. Lights flashed. A small medical pod slid out of the wall. Get inside, she ordered. I can hide your signature for a few minutes. Evan climbed into the pod, breathing hard. The lid closed. Darkness. He could hear Sarai's voice outside. Do not worry, Evan. I will protect you. The door burst open. Heavy footsteps echoed around the lab. A deep voice growled. Dr. Sarai Valora. Step aside. Sarai stood her ground. The human is not ready for extraction. His cells are unstable. You will kill him. The soldier laughed coldly. We do not care. Evan's heart pounded. Sarai's voice hardened. You will not touch him. A sharp crack echoed. Sarai pushed a button, and the lab lights turned red. A force field activated, blocking the soldiers. The soldier roared and struck the barrier. Sarai rushed to the pod. The lid opened. Out. Now. Evan climbed out. Where do we go? Sarai grabbed a device from the table. I am taking you to the escape hangar. But Evan. She hesitated. You must know something before we run. Evan swallowed. What is it? Sarai stepped closer. Earth does not know this, but long ago, your species was legendary. Your ancestors defeated the Dominion's first empire with nothing but human strength. The Council has been searching for the ancient human gene for thousands of years. Evan blinked. And you, found it in me? She nodded. The last living carrier. The barrier shook violently. Sparks flew. We must go. They ran again. Tense escaped through the ship. The hallway bent upward toward the hangar. Sirens echoed everywhere. Soldiers shouted behind them. Evan felt his lungs burning. Sarai offered her arm. Lean on me. He did. Despite her slim frame, she was strong, alien strong. She supported him easily. Why are you helping me? Evan gasped. Sarai looked forward. Because the Council will use your genes to create soldiers, monsters. They will use your strength to destroy other worlds. They reached a staircase. Sarai held him as they climbed. But you, she whispered, you represent something pure. Something I thought was lost. What's that? Hope. The hangar door opened. Inside was a small, silver shuttle, sleek, fast, humming with energy. Sarai helped Evan climb in. Suddenly, a blast hit the wall. A soldier had fired a plasma cannon. The wall cracked. Sarai pushed Evan inside the shuttle and turned back. Go back, he shouted. They'll kill you. Sarai looked at him with soft eyes. I am a scientist. I must protect life, not destroy it. The soldier aimed again. Sarai raised her hand. A blinding flash shot from her device, an energy pulse. The soldier fell. But the blast threw Sarai backward. She slammed into the wall and collapsed. Evan crawled to her, panicking. Sarai! Get up! She opened her eyes weakly. Evan, listen. He held her trembling hand. You must escape. Earth must know what you carry. Do not let the Council take your blood. Tears stung Evan's eyes. He had just met this alien, yet she risked everything for him. Come with me, he said. We can both go. She smiled sadly. My body is too damaged. I will slow you down. Another explosion hit the hangar. The Council had brought reinforcements. Sarai pushed a small crystal into Evan's hand. This contains your genome map. Guard it. Her voice dropped to a whisper. Your genes can save lives, not destroy them. But only if you choose the right path. Evan felt something awake inside him, a fire he never knew existed. He nodded. I promise you, Sarai. She smiled and shut her eyes, peaceful at last. Evan stood up. Soldiers rushed into the hangar. He ran into the shuttle. He hit the launch button. The door closed. Engines roared. The shuttle shot out of the hangar at blinding speed. Evan watched the Dominion ship shrink behind him, dark, massive, crawling with soldiers who wanted his blood. And then he looked at the crystal in his hand. The proof that humans were more powerful than the galaxy ever knew. Mystery and future setup. Evan finally spoke, his voice echoing in the empty shuttle. I may be old, but I'm not done yet. He set coordinates toward Earth. But in the reflection of the shuttle window, he saw something strange in his eyes. A faint golden glow. The ancient human gene had awakened. The galaxy was not ready. But Evan was. A simple man no longer. He was humanity's forgotten weapon, born again.